there, many of you were very curious about my cleaning lists and asked if I could do a PDF of them. I don't know how to do a PDF. I think you need a PhD in order to do a PDF. I'm not very good with the computer. So I just thought I would do a video, and then if you wanted to, you could pause the video and you can write down the lists that pertain to you. You're not going to probably write down everything I have because it might not be the same in your home. I know many people probably think, why do you need a list? You see something dirty, you clean it. But you know, some days you just go about your day and you forget to do something, and before you know it, it's been a few weeks or months before you've cleaned that area. So I just like to have a list. And you know what? I like to make lists. I love to work with lists. So this is just something that I enjoy. So the first thing I want to say is each of these zones, as they are called, and Fly Lady, she came up with, well, actually, this Pam and Peggy came up with it, but I didn't know about them. I just knew about Fly Lady, and I guess she took over from them. I'm not exactly sure. The Fly Lady calls them zones, and each zone is for 1 week. So zone 1 is for a week, zone 2 is for the next week, zone 3 is for the week after that. So by the end of the month, you have finished all your zones. Now, the first one that I'm going to share with you, I call this my weekly home spritz up. And I don't spend a lot of time on these. I try to do them in 15 minutes or less because I am, like with everything else, I'm anal and everything. I fatigue everything, and I have to, like, if I'm cleaning something, I'll get the toothbrush out to clean it. Like, I will hyper focus. That's the word. I'll hyper focus on a room. So this stops me from hyper focusing. And this is something I do every week. Well, what I try to do almost every day is just walk around my house and spend, well, even less than 15 minutes, but I like to walk around each room and just put things in their proper places or bring them to the other room. And then every Monday, I do my weekly spritz up, and I vacuum, dust, mop the floors, Windex the mirrors and doors, and I sometimes tidy the porch, usually just the back porch, and sometimes tidy the basement. These two here aren't 100% get done, but because they have more or less their own zones to do, but those are the ones that get the messiest in my house, so I try to keep up with it. And the porch, we use our back porch for coming in and out all the time, so it always has sand. We have like a 5-foot snowbanks, and my back porch still has sand in it. Figure that one out. And then the basement is where my kids hang out, and also where I have my ladies over to do our scrapbooking Friday nights. So I try to keep that tidy. Mind you, it's not really that bad, except for, I have to admit, it's my mess because it's my paper crafts. So this gets done every Monday, and I sometimes have to break it down and maybe do vacuuming Monday, dusting Tuesday, wash the floors. Like, they don't always get done on Monday. I break them up into different days of the week as well. So that is one that goes every single week. And then we come to the zones. So this zone here is the dining room, and my dining room is pretty tidy because we don't really use it all that often. But I still, you still have to dust and stuff like that. So I dust the walls, clean the chandelier, and this lasts for the whole week. You can break these up daily. You can get them all done in one day if you want, or I usually break them up daily. And sometimes they don't even all get done, so they will get carried over to the next time zone 1 comes around in the next month. And because this actually doesn't take too long, because my dining room is pretty clean. So I also have my front and back porch, and they're really not porches, they're just my entranceways, and I have to clean those up regularly, especially the back porch, like I said, because there's always sand in the back porch. And then in my front area, my front entrance, I have a closet, a coat closet, and my recycling closet, so I clean that out too. I tidy that up. And as you can see for this one here, I hope I held that long enough. There you go. There you go. Screen cap it if you want. And here, like, I have washed the windows, and I have vacuumed the window screens. I don't really, well, the windows I'll wash, but I don't do the outsides, only in the summer. Because it is so cold here, not only am I not going to keep my window open, because I I wash my windows, even though I wash the outsides. I do it from the inside of the house. I open the window and I hang myself out of the house. I know it's odd, but it gets done that way. But not in the winter. Like I said, I'm not going to have the window open that long. Plus, I bet you it would probably, the Windex would freeze before it would probably hit the window. It's so cold. So anyway, zone 1 is the dining room and the front and back entrance. And then for me, zone 2 is the kitchen, and I'm sure it's most people's least favorite area. I'll just try to pan up here a little bit slower because there's a lot to get done here. Because our kitchens are the most used places in our home. And for me, that's the kind of like the gathering place. We eat all our meals together, and if my daughter comes over, we end up sitting there, and everybody cooks. I'm not the only one who cooks in the house, so yeah, the kitchen is the one that needs the most tidying. So that's zone 2. And on the back, I just have decorative paper. And if there's something I want to do, like organize a cabinet, I can write it on the back so I remember to organize that cabinet. And then the next zone is the bathroom zone. And my bathroom kind of gets wiped down every day quickly. I'll tell you what I do, and some people might think it's odd, but in the mornings I wash my face with a face wipe, ones that you get rid of. You throw in the garbage after. And after I wipe my face with it, I will turn it over and I'll wipe down the floor around the toilet and stuff like that. So, and then throw it in the garbage. I know, maybe I shouldn't have said that, but that's what I do. Or I'll wipe down the sink, or I'll wipe down a countertop or something like that. I do that quite a bit during the day because the bathrooms are just, well, they're all the grungiest places in the house. So here are the things that I do for the bathroom. And it has an arrow here. So there's zone 3 has more than one room. And you can pick whatever extra room you want. Some weeks I'll pick the laundry room. And I don't have an office, but I purge things and empty the shredder and stuff like that. But there should be another week in this month because I should have a craft room week actually. So that's zone 3. And then zone 4, that's what we're on this week. And it's the master bedroom. It's easier to clean your rooms when they're organized. So, or decluttered, I guess you can say. And again, the master bedroom is the only one for zone 4. And then the last one is zone 5. And I have the living room and the rec room. Our living room isn't that bad. It's just my husband and I usually watch TV. Sometimes the kids will watch it with us. So our living room isn't all that bad. And my kids are older now. Like, they're not young. My youngest one is 19. So I don't have little ones running around. This will change totally if you have little ones running around as it was changed for me when I had them running around, because you have more picking up and more cleaning up to do. But believe me, start your kids, make it fun. I remember making my kids like, oh, go pick that up and hop like a bunny. And then when you come back, slither like a snake. Like, I'd say stuff like that. So they thought it was fun to clean up because we made it into a game. And so as you can see, zone 5 has nothing. And I used to be totally uber organized, like crazy organized. And I don't know what happened, but over the years, and it's taken years, I have gone downhill with my organizing. So I have done a few videos on me organizing certain areas in my home. And I've done the videos, I haven't posted them yet for a couple of reasons. One, I'm not sure if anybody really cares to see them. And 2, some of the rooms are so embarrassingly hoarder-like that I'm like, I don't know if I should really show this because it's really bad. So let me know if you would like to see me going through and organizing some of my areas in my home, and I'll post them and I'll just put them on a different playlist, because this is more or less a craft channel, but I was thinking of making another channel for defunkifying my home, but now that people seem to be interested in my cleaning lists, they might be interested in seeing some of the other videos that I've made but have yet to post. So if you'd like to let me know on that, I'd really appreciate it, and I'll get those up for you if you want to see them. If not, no worries, no big deal. So I hope that these all helped you, and I hope that they're clear enough that you'll be able to read them and write them down yourself. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you all had a very creative day today. Bye now.
Every second there's a second